Yeah. Yeah.
chat. We played it smarter last time. I hope that dude dies. Yeah, he is. He's glitching all over the place too. You see that lag Careful, dude. You can't run on rock, bro. He is. This is his last one. But he's almost in, though. Man, that didn't give you any health at all, did it?
I was healing my way through the storm, guys. I was picking up all your guys' fucking health packs and shit, and just using all your stuff. Hell yeah, guys.
I don't
That's
think
awesome.
anybody was out in the storm.
I think everybody.
was in the storm.
Oh, dude, if it wasn't for us healing up, we would have died. I was almost out of it, too.
What's going on, chat? Welcome. My name's Rances, my gaming corner, guys. We're gonna get into the Hogwarts Legacy grind. Fatal, what's going on, brother? Well, oh, you messed me up, Fatal. This is rude. We're gonna get into the Hogwarts. No, it's not almost Monday. Stop that. And we're gonna get into some more of that Hogwarts grind. But first, we got a couple articles we're going to get into and everything. I hope you guys had a wonderful Friday. I'm super stoked that it's Friday because, well, tomorrow I have to do a bunch of mowing and a bunch of chores for the house and everything. But, you know, at least I can get them all done in the early morning when it's not so hot, when it's not 100 and something degrees. It's only 90, you know. I can go get all go get all that my chores done, and then probably play some Borderlands with Sharwin and his lady. And then, of course, the lovely Sweet Sunshine. And then just chill out, you know. Enjoy the AC a little bit, not burn myself up. I got to find the article. Here we go. We got it. Your taters spawn. Fantastic, bro. That's what I like to hear. Let's get into the news article, guys. Here we go. Make it a little bigger. There we go. This here is fandompulse.com, guys. It's written by, how come it's not telling me who it was written? Oh, there it is. Get rid of that. All right. So it's written by Sam Gray on August 21st, which is today. We may lay down the soil for the flowners tomorrow. Fantastic, bro. Sweet Baby Inc. CEO Kim Belair gave us the progressive playbook and almost everyone missed it. So here we go. Sweet Baby Inc., that woke company that tries to tell video games what they should have more feminism. Flowers. Oh, okay. Good. Kim Belair, CEO of Sweet Baby Inc., gave the entire postmodern playbook away in 2019 and most people quietly ignored it. At a GDC panel that year, she observed that the project of training people not to see color and had not succeeded. What it produced, she said, were token characters. People who had been instructed to notice race and sex in a certain way were still noticing them, only not in the correct way. When it came to naming that correct way, she could offer only a feeling. The correct noticing remained undescribed because ordinary human perception does not work that way. This is because people naturally function by means of categorization. Postmodern speech tried to escape those boundaries and install a new, more virtuous seeing. What it actually produced was a multiplication of noticing while denying the ordinary means by which human beings have historically recognized one another. Says who? This bitch? What? Who? And why is it that it's more virtuous seeing in what, in her words, nobody cares, chick? Kim's panel encapsulates the entire woke project as it was implemented so blatantly across media over the last decade. It was, in effect, a rush to the finish line. The entire postmodern ambition to get people to think outside the box of generations of ordinary human thought processes had not succeeded. When the slower work of reshaping how people actually see had stalled, the faster work of flooding the screen with the correct signals became the substitute strategy. Faced with that failure, a cohort of progressives high on the values of modern progressive institutions advanced through media harder than ever before. This is how power has functioned since the civil rights settlement. Continuous identity accounting became both the moral requirement and the practical path to institutional position. Those who could perform the required noticing must fluently were elevated. Those who could not were sidelined. When the slower work of reshaping ordinary perceptions stalled, the same institutional logic that had placed them in power simply continued to operate through the channel it already controlled, media. Almost everyone who covered the Sweet Baby Inc. dramas of the past few years completely missed this, and most continue to miss it. The public conversation stayed at the level of whether a given video game was well written, whether it preached its message too obviously. The conversation never touched on the progressive ideals or institutional reward structures that had placed these people in positions of cultural power in the first place. Those were treated as a given. The scandals were therefore discussed as failures of craft and never as the predictable output of a speech that had already declared ordinary perception insufficient and set about replacing it through the only channel still fully under its control. And that's just it, guys. They think that it's better, but nobody in the rest of the, at least in America, can't count for everybody else, honestly gives a shit and don't want it changed, but they want to go ahead and try to force it. In layman terms, remember Captain Panaka? The character was introduced in Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace, but you would not have know his name until the credits rolled, given it is never said by anyone. Panaka was head of the Royal Naboo Security Force and was heavily involved in much of the action throughout the movie. He is even given a number of lines to speak, yet the character has never been featured as prominently as, say, Boba Fett, whose helmet alone generated a mythology. For most people, Panaka, if he is remembered at all, is simply that black guy who served under Queen Amidala, argued briefly with Qui-Gon Jinn, and then was involved with the siege of the palace at the end of the Episode 1. Funnily enough, an old Episode 1 video game expanded his role and made him a playable character. He even appears in some of the Lego Star Wars titles as well, yet even that small enlargement has not made him a prominent character. A generation later, the same grammar reappears. In Disney's Obi-Wan Kenobi series, a black female Sith appears named Reva. She's given a personal vendetta, several action and dialogue sequences, and even her own redemption arc. Yet, many viewers met her as a blatant demographic decision and not as a true character. And whether or not the decision to cast her was made with the best of intentions is besides the point. Instead, the question on everyone's mind should be, what changed? Why is one character left blurred in obscurity while the other is written as demanding your acknowledgement? The age of entitlement. The civil rights movement set double mandate that has infected contemporary storytelling. We are required to see color, but the refusal to see it appropriately is treated as a crime. There you go. You have to see it right too. You can't just see it. You have to see it properly. Tisk, you white people. The ideal of colorblindness, the belief that race or ethnic identity can recede into the background of civic and narrative life, has been set aside. In its place stands a new requirement, the correct manner of being racist. This means one must adopt a completely positive outlook that treats the elevation and glorification of particular races as a moral good in itself. Certain faces must be advanced, stories must be centered, and casting decisions must be celebrated under an umbrella of historical rhetoric. At the same time, the audience is forbidden to be racist, and that contradiction has been left unresolved. The very act of putting one race forward as a privileged moral category is by definition a racial preference. But for some reason, we don't call this racist. Instead, our current speech declares this preference virtuous while branding any resistance to it as the true racism. Therein is the contradiction. The I is commanded both to discriminate and to deny that it is discriminating. This grammar has resulted in an ideological double vision. Captain Panaka's presence was preempted by speech that surrounded his casting. The age had already declared that someone like him must be seen. The characters as an individual was left to compete with a civil rights era ideal. Then, a generation later, the same speech produced Riva. Yet, where Panaka is quietly secondary, Riva is loudly marked. Both figures were preempted by the same grammar, yet one is diminished by it while the other is inflated by it. Why did this grammar change? Consider how Mace Windu is remembered. He is recalled less as a specific temperament than as Samuel Jackson, as the Black Jedi who used a purple lightsaber. The blade and the skin became the primary data, and his role as Jedi Council member receded behind those categories. Consider how the character Ki-Adi Mendui survives in memory largely through his alien designs. Ki-Adi Mendu's elongated skull has been joked about for years as the penis head Jedi. A visual oddity functions as a high contrast signal in the same way Boba Fett's helmet or Windu's purple saber does. The point being that these are not deep personalities. Instead, they are distinctive silhouettes the mind can latch onto when the writing supplies little else. When it comes to media consumption, the audience is culturally conditioned to elevate certain signals to decisive prominence. Those signals will almost always win over actual character development, even when the signals remain purely formal or anatomical, and regardless of any moral ledger attached to them. The eye, which is trained to seize high contrast markers, seizes them wherever they appear. People in marketing understood this mechanism earlier and more clearly than most critics. They recognized that how high contrast signals, once installed in the culture, can function as reliable intention devices. A public that has been taught to notice certain markers with heightened moral or visual intensity could be deployed to capture and direct intention. And so the same speech that declared certain faces must be seen also discovered that white guilt is a powerful and reliable motivator. What happened in the last decade was that markets pushed this realization into experimentation. White guilt was monetized and demographic signaling was sold to them as virtue. The result was not the quiet recession of race into the background of civic life, but its permanent elevation into a high-stakes moral and commercial category. The audience was being trained to seize a new marker while the market intended to profit from the training. And so what the previous age had salient for reasons of historical redress, marketing simply put to work. Ooh, shit, Anita Sarkeesian's foray into the video game offers another clear case. Holding a degree in the relevant media and communication field, she operated at the intersection of activism and marketing. Her work did more than diagnose representation, it leveraged shame. Men were to be made to feel the weight of all alleged historical and cultural culpability before being guided toward the cultural postures that demonstrated proper awareness of their sins. Guilt itself became a marketing instrument to purchase the correct products or to support the correct corporations carried the correct signals. Affirming this publicly was a means of securing moral relief. God, this is way too deep into this shit, guys. These people are so stupid. Not the writer. I'm just talking about the whole Baby Sweet Ink or whatever that does all the gaming shit. Hey, beautiful. What you doing? Awesome. To better understand how we got here, one must read Christopher Caldwell's The Age of Entitlement. What is entailed therein is that the formal equality of the civil rights era was quickly supplemented by an administrative and cultural apparatus that required continuous racial accounting. This tasked all institutions, including media, with rooting out bias. Therefore, race had to be kept constantly visible as the diagnostic category. To demonstrate that one is not racist, one must notice race in the correct way. But of course, this also means noticing it at all. The instruction, do not see race, and the simultaneous instruction, notice under representation and correct it, cannot both be obeyed cleanly. Moreover, the second instruction tends to dominate because it is measurable and enforceable. There you go, guys. When I was a kid in the 90s growing up, we weren't forced to look at race. I really didn't look at race at all. I grew up treating everybody the same. And that's what we were taught in school culturally. I'm not talking about like the teachers taught. I'm just talking about culturally. We never looked at race. And the few people that did were usually black, be honest with you, or Mexican. But they sure did look at white people a lot. But the white culture was busy just going, nah, man, all that's behind us, dude. We don't believe in racists. We're all equal. And that's usually how it went through the 90s. At least that's how it went for me through the 90s. And a bunch of my friends and other people. And then so now I say Obama pushed it pretty heavy, but it's gotten a whole lot worse, man. It's gotten wild. It's gotten me to the point that I'm sick of fucking seeing it all the time and hearing about it and even reading this shit about it. It's driving me fucking nuts. It's retarded. Our speech creates the times we inhabit. The words a culture repeatedly speaks both describe the world around us and help us live within it. By speaking race into permanent salience, such as insisting that it must be noticed and morally weighted, the age altered the shared perceptual field in which persons appear to be one another. The original idea had been that race ought to be allowed to recede into the background of civic and narrative life. Instead, it was deliberately kept in the foreground. All right. Salience? What the hell is that supposed to mean? Quality of an object, idea, or detail standing out from its surroundings or catching our attention.
Salience.
Salience. Okay. What I leave out? As long as race remained a high stakes moral, salience gave certain actors a durable form of power. As long as race remained a high stakes moral category, the charge of racist retained its force as a social and professional weapon. To keep the category visible was to keep the weapon loaded. There you go. You want to keep racism around? Keep talking about it. Who was the famous actor? Was it I can't think of his name off the top of my head. Was it Denzel Washington? I think it was Denzel Washington. I think there's a couple of them. That was like, if you keep bringing it up, it's not going to go away. Marketing did not invent that salience. The elevation of race as a high stakes marker was already underway through institutions, education, and moral discourse. Morgan Freeman, thank you. What marketing recognized was the commercial utility of public that had been trained to notice. Once the eye had been taught to see certain markers within heightened intensity, those same markers could be used to capture attention and direct desire. Marketing used this new grammar to accelerate the reach of this salience and deepen its hold on everyday perceptions. Now, they did the same thing with police brutality, guys. When YouTube was up, they just constantly kept pushing those shocking videos of police brutality when it wasn't really as much as everybody thought it was, but it was shown so much and so heavily and pushed through media and all through social media and everything that that's all people saw. And that's what everybody started to believe. Gotta stop letting them do that to you guys. And I'm not perfect. Sometimes I get caught up in the shit. Between roughly 2016 and 2025, the contradictions of that speech, the race be noticed as a decisive moral category, became public and for a time unanswerable. The same voices that insisted certain faces must be elevated also insisted that noticing the elevation was bigotry. The same institutions that celebrated demographic correction, DEI mandates, denied that any pattern of correction existed. The audience was ordered both to see and not to see, to affirm the ledger and to pretend the ledger was not being kept. That's fucking wild, guys. Amen, Mr. Rance. What's up, UB legend? Speech cannot sustain a double command indefinitely. Matthew 6:24. Nice. And when the commands finally collided in full public view, trust collapsed eventually. Audiences were ordered both to see and not to see. So you have to see that there's black characters represented in the movie, but you can't see it. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing good, man. I'm glad it's Friday. As the past 2 years, the louder woke declarations have quieted within much of mainstream media. The patterns often continue, only without the accompanying sermons. Subtle continuity has proven more effective than open proclamation. Many critics who spent years documenting forced representation and identity politics and spoke against it all now wish to declare the former categories, race, sex, etc. Incidental again, they speak as though the old colorblind transparency can simply be restored by an announcement, as if the last decade were a fever dream from which the culture has now politely awakened. The direction tends to remain at a level of vague complaints about the writing without going beyond the surface about these things. They do not name the institutions that produce the writers and the educational formation that inducts them into these principles, nor the people who staff those institutions and continue to operate according to that same grammar. Many of the formerly anti-woke now appear to believe that woke was defeated last year and that anyone willing to call it out today is simply overreacting. Have these critics learned nothing? This is the same naive faith that people will just reset their perceptions and allow the original interjections to take hold. Formerly it was, we must notice. Now it is, we must unnotice. Neutrality is a myth. What's up, baby? Come give me a hug.
No,
Okay.
you're reading.
The supposed pendulum between left and right constantly make concessions to the left and none to the right. We have already seen that the mythic middle ground that insists upon its own even-handedness possesses no mechanism of enforcement whenever the left attacks it. But then when the right makes any cultural ground, these centrists immediately defer to the left. This whole idea of a balanced center is in operation. A one-way valve, pressure from one direction as absorbed and accommodated, pressure from the other is treated as the real threat to neutrality itself. This posture cannot last. You cannot put speech back into silence. The genie called forth by more than a decade of institutional and cultural insistence does not return to its bottled because a centrist, exhausted by it all, now longs to restore the quieter accommodations of the Obama years. Priors do not dissolve by decree. No one approaches a story as a blank slate. We all carry genre expectations and franchise memory. More than ever, audiences are reactionary. Media criticism that insists on some blase blank slate posture while operating inside a culture that spent years making particular identity traits salient is not rigorous. Instead, it is the latest version of the Dunning-Kruger effect. Enough knowledge to see that something went wrong, but insufficient knowledge to see how deeply the wrong has already taken root. To speak only of symptoms while leaving the sources unnamed is to leave the speech that generates the symptoms intact. Platforms built on documenting the force noticing cannot later treat the residue of that noticing as a mere failure of craft without explaining the discontinuity. Yeah. This is ridiculous. How much more of this? Okay, we're almost done. They go long in their shit, chat. They could have ended this like 7 paragraphs ago. Our culture remains in this condition because the institution that formed the present generation of storytellers have not renounced the speech that formed them. The educational backgrounds and the professional incentives continue to operate, only that they have learned to do so with subtle messaging. Right, they're not forcing as hard anymore. To recognize what is being done in our culture, one must first recognize what is under attack, the fundamental sediment of Christian thought and practice. The postmodern project was always an attempt to undermine Christian culture, inheritance, and install something new in its place. ordinary noticing of beauty and ugliness, of good and evil, of intelligence and stupidity, of quality and its absence, was treated as a box that had to be escaped. The same suspicion fell on the most basic relational categories: husband and wife, man and woman, parent and child, brother and sister, son and daughter. Under an, I know that word, I can't say it. I know it's Tarian at the end. Egotarian, anyways, logic, these distinctions are ultimately problematic, but the slower work of reshaping public perception about all these things had failed. And so the same institutional logic that had elevated the reformers channeled it harder than. Thus, your screens were flooded with even more pervasive forms of virtue signaling. This is why the Sweet Baby Inc. dramas are so widely misread. The public conversation stayed at the level of whether a given game or show was well written and whether it preached too obviously. It never touched the deeper questions about the ideals and institutional reward structures that had placed these people in positions of cultural power in the first place, nor the older Christian formation that the project was trying to supersede. What then, shall we continue to refuse to leave the current grammar unchallenged? Should we treat the ongoing cultural distortion as some kind of accident of bad craft, or shall we name it as the predictable fruit of a speech that was deliberately installed and has not been revoked? I think we should keep calling it out. I think we should keep talking about it. I think we should keep saying, if Sweet Baby Inc. had their fingers in it, fuck that shit. Don't give a shit if it was a good game or not. And it's hard for me to say that because I'm probably playing a game right now that Sweet Baby Inc. had something to do with it, because they had a lot to do with a lot of games. I don't know if you guys have realized not, they were called commercials back in the day, but they're called ads now. So if you guys see ads now that pop up and it's of a family unit, it's usually of a black husband and a white wife, or a white husband and a black wife, or, you know, they're both black, or they're both of Mexican, or whatever, put whatever race you want into it. But what you will not see is two white couple with kids, a white man and a white woman. You will see two white women and two white men that are gay. Yes, but you won't see anymore, at least that I haven't seen in all the ads that pop up on my shit that I quickly say skip. From what I see is it's always a mixed race thing, which is weird. Why would you do that? Just so you can push out more racial things, and then you tell people that they're not allowed to see that, and if you do see it, you have to see it the proper way. I don't know how that works. That's it's not going to work. You're going to get people to go, this is fucking stupid and gay. All right, next. That was a lot of fun. What do you guys think? What do you think, UB? Here's the next article, guys. This is part 2 from what I read yesterday from Airconda. He wrote it 2 days ago. Let's hit that like button for him. This is part 2, beyond hitting go live when content creation becomes a job, part 2, editing. In yesterday's article, I explained how content creation is often seen as not work when it's just hitting go live. I also showed how it becomes real work once you start putting in extra effort to improve and promote your content by grouping the task into a few main categories. I don't know if that was an ad or something. Now I'll go through each category and break down the actual work involved. But first, I want to address one more part of Pudge TV's post on X. He argued that other platforms keep increasing the work required without paying creators more, while Pickaxe's RevShare program will let both big and small creators make real money with less stress. It also seemed like he was saying creators would have to do far less work on Pickaxe compared to places like Rumble, which has raised its requirements and left many creators earning less despite doing more, but I could have misunderstood him. He's right about requiring 20 shorts a month on Rumble does add extra work, but I don't see the other raising metrics as pure additional work. Those numbers should be a natural result of the effort you're already putting into your content. Rumble's monetization bar is still relatively low, non-existent really. On Pickaxe, you need at least 100 followers to qualify for the rev share. At the time of my reply replied to Pudge, I hadn't hit that number yet. I pointed out that I had earned $0 on the platform, even though I've been there since he promoted it on his show with Jeff Dornick, because I wanted to make the point that making money on here will not be as clear cut as it was implied. I didn't blame Pickaxe. At the time, I wasn't treating it seriously. I only posted occasional live announcements, new video upload announcements, and merch drops. For the kind of platform they're building, that was never going to generate income, especially since I barely promoted my presence there, making my discoverability and growth non-existent, aka I wasn't doing the work because honestly, I didn't want the added stress of managing another platform. Since then, I've stepped it up. I'm writing more articles like this one, posting shorts, and actively telling my audience I'm on Pickaxe. In a short time, it's become clear that consistent articles are where the money seems to be. That means more writing, more editing for clarity and flow, and more work overall. In an era when reading is declining and video is dominating, every article has to be tight and relevant if it's going to get attention. That extra effort brings extra stress. Which brings us to the first major task required to move from casual creator to someone treating content as a job: editing. Editing is an essential and time-consuming. You download VODs, then spread hours combing through footage to find the best moments for a clip montage of that short. Next, you cut everything down so the video stays engaging and doesn't drag, removing parts that don't fit the theme, verbal pauses, dead space, and flubs. You fine-tune the audio so it's clear without being too loud, and add background music when it helps. For the visuals, you adjust color, lighting, and add title cards, transitions, and effects to highlight key moments, hoping to keep the viewers engaged. A full video can take me days to get right. Shorts take hours. Despite this, I still push on with the grind because I treat those clips and shorts as mini commercials for my brand, Airconda TV. They show the best moments in an effort to draw people in to check out the full stream or a longer video. That's why I put real work into them and post them on every platform I can, even the ones that don't always deliver a big view counts. I don't understand creators who deliberately put the bare minimum into a short or video. It signals that you don't care about your own content. If you don't care, why should the viewer? Choosing not to make shorts at all or only posting them where you know you'll get views is one thing. Intentionally half-assing them another thing, and it only hurts you. Trying to use Pickaxe RevShare will add more editing. Take this article. I write my thoughts in Word, check spelling, structure, and grammar as I go. Then I run it through AI to tighten the flow to help keep readers engaged. After that, I paste it into Pickaxe and make final tweaks, fixing robotic wording, adjusting spacing and formatting, and adding links, pictures, headers, bullet points, and videos so the piece has real substance. All of this, videos, clips, shorts, articles, takes a lot of time. It becomes stressful because it's overwhelming and I'm usually racing against the clock. Get the video out by a certain time for maximum visibility, post today's article, record tomorrow's short, write the next article in advance so I'm not rushing it in the morning, make the thumbnail and description for tonight's stream before going live. Every step is work, and work almost always brings stress. That's why I don't believe Pickaxe will reduce creator stress the way some hope. In most cases, it will increase it unless a creator makes Pickaxe their only platform, got in an early start, completely changes their content to fit the platform, or is already the type of person who thrives on writing. In summary, editing is work. The moment you start taking your edits seriously is the moment you take your first steps to making your content your job. Bum, bum, bum. Jeff Dornick, which is the CEO of Pickaxe, says, I'm loving this series. Keep up the good work. Appreciate your insight. And then that's our Airconda saying that's his second article, which we just read. We read the first one yesterday, guys. Not too shabby. Man, I just gave up on the whole content creation. I get it, Fatal. Some people do. I wonder how UB's doing. I don't know if I know he's bounced back and forth. That's a good article, guys. That shows you guys a lot. Me personally, this is a hobby for me. I enjoy doing it. And every one of you that subbed to me and pay me while I stream, you guys are a huge blessing. That's how I take it. Okay. And yes, some people are like, oh, you don't do like extra content for the people who sub. No, I do this as a hobby. This is free to everybody to come watch. If you like what I do and you hear the articles I read and my takes on things, then you sub and you pay. That's how I look at it. That's how I look at it. Just found myself trying to reach something that doesn't have an end goal. And that can be a problem for sure, Fatal. That can be a problem for sure. To me, this will either keep going or it will end. That's how I look at it. Am I going to stop playing games? Hell no. I love playing games. Speaking of playing games, let me get Hogwarts loaded up. Not to mention that I'm absolutely terrible at them. No, my soundboard's not working. Damn it, Casey. What I hire you for, man? Now I gotta try to make it work. Hold on a minute, guys. I gotta like load up. What's up, Fodub? It's good to see you, brother. Still not working. Damn it. I'm having technical difficulties, my guy. Are you guys hearing it? What is that? Why is it on a fire truck? Have I been sounding weird the whole time too? Yeah. Is this not working again? It was me, guys. The headset's not working. It was all my fault, sweets. Struggle streaming. Ah, I can't do nothing right. Now I hear things. Fold up. What have you been up to? Finishing up this Crab Ragoon, then hopping on Rogue Company for Battlefield 6 multis. Nice. Crab Ragoon is good, man. I see you in there on X, man, stirring the shit, man, pissing everybody off. You must be bored, man. We got to figure out what we're doing, chat. I don't know if I have more side missions or not. I did a lot yesterday. That's right. We got to go do this one. We need the world map. I'm gonna fast travel a chat. What's for dinner tonight, Fatal?
Revelio.
Did I already like steal everybody's stuff in here in this town? I did. Oh no, I didn't. Look at that, chat.
Aloha Mora.
Yeah, what you making? What's for dinner tonight? Sweets made breakfast for dinner, which is one of my favorites, by the way. Why was Sebastian's house locked? How many times do I gotta grab these letters, guys? I grab them every time. This game is getting wonky. Sausage, peppers, and onions. Sounds delicious. I'm lazy today and made breakfast tacos. Hey, breakfast tacos are so delicious. Oh, so delicious. Hey, game image. Oh, you want to see the game, right? That's what you guys came here for, huh? There you go. Thank you, Fatal. As you guys can tell, it's been tired. Fodub, you still around, bro? You still sitting there stuffing your face with crab ragoon? I want some crab ragoon. Sweets didn't share any that she bought when we had Chinese. I'm kind of sad. Peppers are from the garden. That's the best way to do it, bro.
Revelio.
Sebastian, a lost relic from a catacomb which requires a dark sacrifice.
I know how it sounds.
She does make a delicious
This can help
campfire
with this work
sausage
for
dish.
this.
It's awesome.
He helped find the scriptorium where we discovered Slytherin's spellbook.
Very well. If Ominous will be there, I'll meet you. We don't have much time. Solomon wants to leave Feldcroft.
Sausage, bell
What?
peppers, onions, and potatoes. Food
Leave?
is so good, bro.
Never mind. You need to stall him. Buy us time, Anne. Please.
I shall do my best. I'll be in touch.
Solomon can't take Anne from Feldcroft. Where would they go? When would I see her?
China. Story time.
Sebastian, I can't believe my uncle wants to leave Feldcroft. Anne's going to stall him. She must. We need time.
Time? For what?
I've learned more about the relic. I cross-referenced Slytherin's spellbook with everything in the library on relics and dark sacrifices. That's when I realized something. I believe the relic will only work inside the catacomb.
So we have to get Anne to the catacomb and then conduct a sacrifice. Seems risky.
It'll
What
be
are we
worth the risk.
sacrificing?
Our biggest hurdle may be convincing Ominous. And we'll only give this a chance if he's on board.
And we have to keep all of this from your uncle. If he goes to the headmaster, we could be expelled.
We're
Let me
screwed.
handle Ominous this time. As for my uncle, he's not an Auror anymore. What he doesn't know, well, won't hurt us.
Do you think your uncle would tell anyone at the ministry about all of this?
Hell
if
yeah, he
found
was a
out?
snitch,
If he
chat.
found out, I doubt he'd go to the ministry.
He's a
He didn't
snitch.
part ways with them well, from what I understand. He won't say, but I believe his strong aversion to dark magic has something to do with his time there. Anne thinks he once decided to fight fire with fire, so to speak, and resorted to using an unforgivable curse in a fight against dark wizards. At least that's what she thought she heard. When he realized what his job had led him to become, he left rather abruptly. So, I'm not sure he'd go to the ministry to report on his own family using dark magic now.
Good luck with Ominous. Until we meet again.
I shall let you know when the four of us should meet at the catacomb. Look for my owl. See you soon.
Well, that was it. They didn't do no more. What? What'd that say? Oh, we did that. Okay. All right, I guess we'll head over here. We took that out. We can go do some of those. Guess we can go do all this. Won't hurt any. Didn't mean to do that, chat. Forgot to reach for the tab. We need to go do some of these. These are great because it helps you. The more you do, it opens up your.
Dragon fights was the best decision I made.
You can carry more stuff. Oh, he's fighting something.
I know that.
What have you done?
Revelio.
So there's one. There's two. Where's the
You will fall.
Where's the third one at, chat? Oh, there it is.
Lumos.
I thought it was a timer clicking. It's just the pickaxes hitting the ground, chat.
Lumos.
himself would be proud.
Spider killed both of those bad guys. I do have it, okay. Nope, wrong button. It didn't do it. Didn't do it. Come on, come on. Oh, I'm blasting it. There it is, chat. I was hitting the wrong button. Doing the wrong spell, chat, as always. All right. All right. There's another one nearby. I just want to go get it. There we go. Damn it, chat. Go down, dude. I hate when it wants to work sometimes it doesn't. It drives me up the wall.
Bombarda.
Revelio.
I'm missing one, chat. What's that?
Revelio.
Bombarda.
Confringo.
There's trouble afoot.
Shut up, woman. Oh, this is one we have to flip around.
Wingardium Leviosa.
I forgot which one to push, chat. Hold on.
Repulsor.
No, that's not right.
Descender.
That's not right either. The spell I'm missing. Hey, Sectorian, how's your day, bro?
Defender.
There we go. Good here, fantastic, bro. You think I can get that mower in the morning, man, so I can get this grass taken care of?
Defender.
Sharwin helps me out with the yard work, guys, which is very nice of him. Playing with the pup. Is he being a good boy? Cool. Fantastic, bro.
Defender.
Oh yeah, get all that fur off of him. He escaped yesterday, came running right up to me.
This place has seen better days. I know a Merlin trial when I see.
Depulso. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
There's more around here somewhere. There they are.
Wingardium Leviosa.
If y'all want to see what it's doing. There you go. Lady was keeping the door open too long and I had no shoes on, but I knew where he was going to run. Oh yeah, he came running.
Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Depulso.
That's why I yelled out your name so he knew he was on the way. Oh yeah, I saw him.
Bombarda.
That car stopped. They looked like they were about to jump out and try to grab him too.
This looks intriguing.
Revelio.
Where do we gotta put that, chat? Oh, there it is. Are they dead? Oh no, there's two guys still standing there. Okay.
Depulso.
Let's see if we can get it going. Did it make it?
If it isn't the liberator of Horntail. This isn't a fair fight! Enough! Now put me down!
Expelliarmus. Leviosa. Confringo. Bombarda.
Damn, that dude died hard.
Revelio.
We are watching the new. We are watching the No and Godzilla movies. What? The new Godzilla movies?
Alohomora.
Just finished Son of Kong. It was good for an older movie. Oh yeah. Watching the classics. For the weekdays, man, I've been pushing through Walker, Texas Ranger. Such a good show, guys. Takes me back to the 90s when I watch it.
Revelio. Confringo. Bombarda.
Well, that was cool.
Revelio.
My phone keeps wanting to change the word super annoying. Oh, the autocorrect? Yeah. Guess we can go do that too while we're here. Might as well get them done, chat.
Revelio.
You! What do you think you're doing?
Pathetic. Depulso. It's a bit like
Out of view.
Incendio. Protego.
Levioso.
No!
Here I've been here. Shame.
Oh, we gotta disarm somebody?
Expelliarmus.
Now you've gone too far. Let's see you survive.
Depulso.
It's just those two, but I need. Oh, we do have the slowdown. Do it again. Come on. One of you.
Let's see you survive.
Morgan's blood on your hands. It's Laurie Treadwell's little saviour. No matter how many of us you defeat, we'll cross dead to do such a thing to me.
The beasts around here can sleep a bit easier now. Revelio. Aloha Mora.
Aloha Mora. Yeah, I gotta get the mowing done before the heat comes in, man. Get it done early.
Wingardium Leviosa. Confringo.
All right, what have we got in here, chat? Got some...
Revelio.
That guy's no, just a chest. Nice. Made that easy, didn't I?
Revelio.
Could do worse than hit upon four. Repulsor. Sendo. Expulso.
Well, there's the duelist.
Levioso.
Aid in the clan! Reducto! You'll feel that tomorrow.
I'll make you wish you were back at school.
Potato! Amateur! Reducto!
Confringo. Levioso. Defender. Bombarder. It's done.
We need to keep the duelist alive. So we need to kill that one. While they're cut.
Did
Oh.
not hurt you?
Yeah, a little bit.
Reducto!
Oh, that's the one we needed to wait for.
I think that one hurt. Reducto!
Slice and Ash want to do us while
Not
Wow.
up now, are ya?
doing the duck.
Reducto!
Defender. Confringo. Bombarder.
Revelio.
If you do special spells on them, guys, you get more points. And you complete duelist missions, which gives you more junk, which levels me up. EOD, how you doing, brother? It's been a minute. What you been up to, bro? What you been playing, man? You been gaming any?
Revelio.
My gear slots are full. Bullshit, chat. I slept most of the day. I moved the last 2 days. Been working constantly. Oh yeah, did you get a good place, man? Get moved in, settled in. I'm gonna have to go. I need to find a place I can go sell some stuff, chat. I think there's a sell spot. There was a town. Oh, it's a bandit cap. I thought there was a town that I had liberated here. There was a town that I bet. No, that's not the town. I thought it was this town. Yeah, look, I got everything, but I didn't do the, damn it. I didn't do what I was supposed to do. Bunch of nosy older folks. All right. All right, so we'll take this one and then we'll fly across. See if we can't make it happen.
This. Not a party to attend by myself.
Oh, we already did it, and I did it by myself. It's over there.
Revelio.
Oh.
Knowing a meat, he's likely studied here.
I likes money. Crap, I can't take. Boom, baby.
When did I set my traps? Was it lower?
Reminds me of the time I nearly fell out of a cart at Gringotts. I was only young, man. Not like
Wonder who lives here.
I don't care. I just want to sell my shit.
Madame Navarro, how are you?
Wonderful, thank you. How can I be of help?
How do you collect the items you sell?
Some I collect myself from out there in the countryside, and some I buy wholesale from all over the wizarding world.
Have you lived in Cragcroft all of your life?
No, I was born here, but moved to Siena, Italy decades ago. I only just returned. There was nothing left for me there, and I needed, a change of scenery.
I hear a dugbog near here has been acting strangely.
That's
Have you
odd,
ever
chat,
seen
because
it?
I've already
I
had
have
this
seen it,
conversation
but
before.
wisely stayed away.
I think the game's not
I
saving
prefer
properly.
not to tangle with the unpredictable forces of nature if I can help it.
What do you have for sale?
Shit. We can sell it. Sell it. Sell it. Sell it. No. Tired of not being able to
Thank you
pick
for
shit
your
up.
time, my sweet.
Ah,
Revelio.
it better have saved me going through all this. That's probably a potion I couldn't get. Probably because I already have enough of them. Oh, no. Why is this locked?
Aloha Mora. Revelio.
Doing the grind work before we continue with the story, guys. Whoa. Dude's like, the fuck you doing in my house, bruh? I already robbed him, chat. Must have went through a back door or something. All right, where were we at? Oh, I need to go get that. Where's that at?
You found the flue flames in Crackcroft. Well done.
Blah, blah, blah. All right. We were over here. What were we doing, chat? Weren't we up in a cave somewhere? Couldn't pick something up. Oh, that wasn't it. Were we in a treasure vault, chat? I don't even remember now. Oh well. Oh well.
This looks like trouble.
Oh, I'm gonna enjoy this.
Revelio.
Why did you not stop? Hogsmeade. Where's it at? Where's it at, chat? There it is. Looks like we gotta go. Is that a camp? Nope, just some random bad guys.
Let's play Predator and Prey, shall we?
Where is it at? Where's the dog?
Fight for me!
Where'd the wolf go? I need the dog. Got it.
You're no match for me.
No one! Oh, this is getting fun!
What the? Aim at the fucking skeleton thing. What the fuck?
I'm not done with you. My bite is bark.
Oh, you brought me a dog?
Defender. Expelliarmus.
I'm gonna bring the mower over and do some weed eating now. Oh crap! That way you can just get up and do what you got to do. Well, I appreciate it. Thank you, Darwin. You don't have to, brother. I can do all of it. What, mamas? What? Kids, will you let the dog out, please? What?
Wingardium Leviosa.
I don't have nothing for you, mamas. Addison. Oh, we gotta freeze something. Better late than never, Prime. Looks like on this Sunday we'll have a full team of 4 on Sunday, bro. Might have already told you that. Oh,
Revelio.
what are we doing here? Oh, looks like we gotta go up. Oh. That scared me.
Expelliarmus. Bombarda.
Great, now he's not gonna want to play with us. He wanted to be the one to play with us. Only one playing with us. Well, I only wanted to play with you, Sweets, but I had to be nice to everybody. What the flipper? You got a flipper hand? Lax? I can see Lax having a flipper.
Revelio.
You gonna play some fork knife with the kids? Nice. I mean, I guess that's how seals flip off others. You just give them the flipper. But you Lax gives some good flipper, don't you, Lax?
Bombarda.
Stop it, Chay. I'll quit being mean to Lax.
Alohomora. Revelio.
You a funny guy, yeah. Doing pretty good on clearing this out, chat.
Revelio.
We gotta hit that on the way back. Got some spiders, some spitters.
Revelio.
Ah, what do we got here?
Levioso.
Wrong one.
Depulso.
Apparently, all I need to do is pay $20 for GeForce, and now I can play games without needing to update the graphics card. Oh? Why $20 to GeForce? What's so special about the $20? Oh.
Revelio.
Play some chess, chat? What are we doing here?
Confringo.
Didn't do it, chat.
Bombarda. Incendio. Wingardium Leviosa.
I don't know what this is, chat. What am I? What's the chair supposed to mean? Is that a? I know Dead Mom Alive was using it before she upgraded her PC, and that's how she was playing with me and others. $20 to GeForce. Okay.
Wingardium Leviosa.
I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing with this, guys. See, that's a knight. What's the chair supposed to be, guys?
Wingardium Leviosa.
Well, I'm running an AMD card, so I don't think it matters, but...
Wingardium Leviosa.
Kind of confused, chat. And still can use it. Oh, okay.
Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Huh. Oh, okay. I get it.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Come on, sit up, go down. Why did it move over?
Wingardium Leviosa.
Did it open it? What did it do?
Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Alohomora. Confringo.
Wow. That's where that's taking us. Okay. Okay, one there, two up top, one down below. Okay. All right.
Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa.
Oh, can't get in the pisser? Okay.
Confringo. Revelio.
Any who oppose Ranrock will be eliminated.
How do we get on top?
Revelio.
Ooh, shit, we went. That wasn't good.
Levioso.
Jeez, chat.
Bombarda.
Thought y'all were gonna mess with me, huh? Thought y'all were gonna get away with messing with people, huh? Get down there, dude. We can't go that way, bro. Come on now.
Revelio.
We got all that. It would probably be some AD. I know you had issues with some shaders in the past. I don't know. I guess a woman that doesn't like video games wouldn't be interested in going to Dave and Buster's. I mean, wings are good. I don't know anybody who don't like wings.
Bombarda.
Not everybody plays like
that.
video games. Oh, the plumbing still works. Interesting.
Revelio.
All right, so we did everything, chat.
Levioso. Revelio.
Sweets made me hungry.
We're close to a breakthrough. I can feel it.
How come I can't pick that up?
Descendo. Cabalso.
It's doing that shit again. Oh, I can't get anything. Then I don't know why I keep getting stood up when I suggest it, because they say every time. I don't know, I don't mind. Pick something else, dude. Why don't you ask her what she would like to do?
Revelio.
And that's what she told you? She wants to go to either Dave or Buster or Buffalo Wild Wings? And then they stand you up? Well, then don't ask them no more. They're not interested. To the streets with them.
Revelio.
I don't have the right spell up.
Accio.
Well, I didn't want that. I wanted to steal his.
Expelliarmus. Repulsor.
How do you steal his bow? I don't know how to steal his bow.
Expelliarmus.
Guess I couldn't steal it.
Your blood's on Ranrock's hands.
And that's a response I don't really mind you pick. Like I said, if they stand you up, that means they really didn't want to go. So on to the next, bro. As far as I know, I haven't been in the dating game in a very long time. And even when I was, I really didn't. There was no reason to. It's a numbers game, bro. Should find you a good Christian girl. All the rest of them either got sleep with all the dudes and have a whole bunch of bodies and what is that, coins? Gold pot. All right, dude, what are you doing? Why is it when I hit the land button, you don't do it there? How do you steal a bow?
You ought to cut back on pudding. Mistook you for a troll the other day.
That's all I'm doing? I wonder if it'll tell me to do it again. Catch and throw a disarmed weapon. They did not give it to me? That sucks.
Who's that?
Expelliarmus.
Dodged it.
Get accustomed to that.
Expelliarmus.
Did you take off on me, Lax?
Aloha Mora.
we go again. Damn it. Clearing the area pretty good. Making our way, I'll tell you that much. Let's go do this Merlin trial.
Who lived here, I wonder? Let's see what's up. Revelio.
Oh, nice. Thank you. There's nothing up there.
Revelio. Lumos. Lumos. These Merlin trials won't get the best of me.
Boom, baby.
Bombarda.
Get off me.
Revelio.
You will pay.
Reducto.
Revelio.
Oh. We ate some of the trick candy, chat. One, two, three. Okay. Let's go do it. Oh, it's a cat. Tricky. Okay, so we gotta go inside this one.
Confringo. Convulso. Accio. Lumos. Wingardium Leviosa. Levioso. Revelio.
Solve that.
Accio. Repulsor.
Solve. Oh, sorry. Do you want me?
Reparo.
Didn't do it. Can't cancel it. Oh, it's supposed to repair it, chat, and it didn't do it. Okay.
Gay!
Let's see. Oh, we pet the stupid cat. That's probably a cat that Sweets would want. Look just like that. Meow. Yeah, I remember when Sweets was, she started playing some of this for her first time, and she was like,
Here's one of those tables Professor Shaw mentioned.
she was playing some of this for her first time. And she was like, oh yeah, I'm petting every cat. Why is it not? There it is. Hydra. I can hear my boy in there. He's shouting. Yeah, it took me a minute, didn't it? Oh. I didn't even see that. Where is that at? Yeah, Sweets was like, I'm going to pet every cat in the game. And she would have too. If she kept playing chat, she would have went and pet every cat in the game. All right, where y'all going, butterflies?
Revelio.
Why can't I see them? Oh, there.
I shan't be having none of your nonsense. Leave me like that again.
Not having none of your nonsense, woman. Shut up.
At your back.
Oh, there it is.
Revelio.
Thank you for the medium. Oh, we got a troll down there and everything. All right, chat. I think we're going to call it here. Let's hit the settings. There we go. Let's get back to the Enterprise. Let's do the verse of the day, guys. Let's see here. Caleb counted to 10 in English and Spanish. What? Man. Did he? That's awesome, bro. Today's verse is Matthew chapter 6, verse 19. Do not store up for yourselves treasures on earth where moths and vermin destroy and where thieves break in and steal. There you go, guys. Wise words. His favorite number is 8. Infinite. Okay. For some reason. If you guys want to, I'm not here to preach at you. So if you want to learn more about Matthew chapter 6, verse 19, I recommend you open your Bible and read it. It'll have me distracted, guys. Talking about his little boy counting to 10 in both English and Spanglish. That's fantastic. All right. We got to figure out who we're going to raid. Let's check the Discord real quick. Yeah, he speaks more Spanish and English than you. Oh, I'm sure he does. Let's see here. Discord. General. All right. That was a while ago. Uh-oh. Gotta keep footprints in our prayer requests. All right, let's see. Who are we going to raid, chat? Let's look. What do we got here? There's Half Pine Forge, Admiral Smoothbroad. Let's do Half Pine Forge. We'll see who else is streaming first before we do that. Let's see what we got going on here. Graham, G2G. The hell is Pudge doing? Oh, he's playing Tomb Raider. All right. Oh, he's only been on for 2 minutes. Let's see here.
Scale or something. Hang on. Hang on 1 second. The hell's the damn button?
What is he doing, Chad? He's got to stand by. What up? Thank you for the repost, Sanctorian. Thank you for the repost, guys.
Okay. Sorry about that. I'm gonna sneeze again now, but.
All right.
Oh, I know I had some scale.
Let's see. In an hour, we're gonna raid Half Pine Forge, guys. Make sure you go over there. You tell that blacksmith I said it's a rants raid. You better be hype about it. Make sure you smash that like button, and if you like what he's doing, hit that follow button. I like Half Pine Forge. He's pretty good, guys.
Another raid. Oh, and I gotta get. Oh, gifted sub. Rants rated. Holy shit! Hang on. Let me catch up. There we go. And like blah, now you can talk. DTS and comments. Oh, appreciate you. And Matt over on Pilled. Thank you for the red pill. I need to hang on. Let me do the. There we go. We test that. That one. Does anybody know where that's from? Thank you, Matt, for gifting the cookie on Pilled. I have absolutely no idea what that means, but I appreciate you. This fucking blacksmith. Yes, this fucking guy. This fucking blacksmith is having a hell of a time trying to get his shit together here. Oh, you know what? I might leave it like that. I think I might have done something here. I might have accidentally done something. Hang on. I kind of like this. Let me show you all what I got so far here once I straighten these out a little bit. So here's what I'm thinking. Dude, that is kind of dope. I like that. Another gifted. Let me get into that here. So it's like a loose, see what I mean? I'm going to tighten it just a teensy-weensy bit more, and I see it's leaning this way a little bit. No clue on the follow video. Oh, wow, I got something over on, hang on. Let me stick this dude back in so we're at least getting some heat going. What is that, kick? Sure is. Welcome on in, Loki
You're a little late, Autumn May. I'm doing my raid out. You guys aren't seeing
I gotta go back
seeing.
through Rum
You
Hub
can hear
and
him,
make sure I got all the things.
We're raided out to Half Pine Forge.
Gifted sub, gifted sub, gifted sub. Gifted sub.
Welcome, Raiders!
Shit, I lost count
Dagnar,
again.
thank you for the follow, bro. I appreciate it.
Gifted sub, gifted sub. Gifted sub. So 6 should be 30. I started at 167, right? So yeah, we should be good. I'm all caught up. I just wanted to make sure I didn't miss anybody. Good timing. The outcast raid expired. Noise. Oh, actually, that is some good timing. Heist. Ignore that. You got your own stuff going on. Sorry, Loki. You came in at a pretty hectic time. There was a lot of things going on. I don't see no muskets or knives. Yeah, you ain't gonna see that here. Although, everybody make sure, because he's finally getting back into streaming. We bullied him into it.
battlements, we have been raided.
No. So, our very own Mr. Dagnar here in the chat, make sure to give him a follow. He's another blacksmith. Probably critiquing the shit out of my work while I'm doing it, but it's okay. I do the same to others. Oh yeah. Yep, nice and tight. I know what I'm doing now, kinda. I really gotta weld up that, uh-oh. Yeah, that bending jig, I really gotta weld that dude up. That way I can do this stuff. It's so much easier. Anyway, make sure to follow Dagnar down here in the chat. He's another blacksmith, and he does knives. That's his thing.
Oh, that's Fatal. Maybe that's the dude you need to check out. Is Dagnar Fatal? My mom wanted to eat more of my cake I made. She was like, "You're so close to being like your great grandma." Nice. We need a blacksmith cozy game.
Heck in the wire.
Yeah, I don't know if they have.
My Snuggle Bunny Ranch. You make pretty shit, whereas I make pointy stabby shit. Exactly. Between the two of us, we are very well-rounded out blacksmiths. Speaking of well-rounded out blacksmiths, I don't know, whoever was here, the chat, or the, not the chat. God, I can't focus on shit right now. I'm like ADDing out.
Howdy, heck in the why.
Okay, this is perfect
Howdy
now. Now I just gotta bend it. Bend these dudes, which means I could probably do it here. Sure can. Get some nice toit bends in here.
Oh. Oh, she ate
Oh, that's gonna be dope on a
ate the
rope.
last cupcake.
Dude, a blacksmith game would be cool. There is a blacksmith game.
Oh, there you go, Autumn.
Medieval crafter, Toden, blacksmith.
Medieval
I believe is
crafter
the title of the
blacksmith.
game.
It's on
I think it's
Steam?
only like $7 on Steam too.
There you go, $7 on
You
Steam.
play a dwarven blacksmith that like takes over the local shop, and you got to make stuff for everybody, and you
There you go,
can
we got
hire
it right
champions to go out on quests for you, and kind of cool. I was playing it on my premium streams for quite some time now. I just now realized that Loki dropped in a little avatar of Loki in the Kick chat. I'm guessing that's like the Kick version of chat dusting. Can't believe we aren't already following that. There you go. It happens. I mean, it might have unfollowed automatically like it's been doing. You know how Rumble's been a little screwy with that lately, glitching out on it. Okay. Spread 'em. There we go. Let's try this. That's a good grip. Oh, I picked out some fucking brass, or bronze rather. Damn it.
Huh.
There's still some puddles of bronze stuck on the hearthstone in my forge. So every once in a while I'll pull a workpiece out, I'll have a little chunk of it stuck to it.
There are blacksmith games. Autumn.
I've seen one other. The hell? Oh man, is that damn mouse back again? Bastard. Fuck you, Fievel. Seen one other person playing that recently on Rumble. Yeah, I saw that one. There's a blacksmith simulator. Yeah, they make a VR one. Maybe if I'm loud enough, he'll piss off. I got his brother over here. Nailed his ass with
Maybe
one of
there's
them
3
snap
my
traps.
time at Sandrock or
Little
Hogsmeade
pissant.
series. Okay.
Hate mice. They chew up my shit. And that's enough to piss me off in record time. Ooh, that is way too much. I'm not making a barbecue fork. What the hell? That was not a mouse. That was way more substantial than a mouse. I'm about to smash the shit out of it, whatever it is.
Was it a raccoon?
No, it wasn't a raccoon. I think it was a rat. I didn't even know I had rats up here.
It was not a raccoon.
I got one in the chat. Let me, hang on.
You're right. It wasn't on fire.
I just caught that. I don't know where it went. I'm gonna have to clean all this shit out.
It was a rat. A big fucking rat.
Have a great night and an even better night.
You know what I'm actually thinking is it might have been mice. Mices. I don't know. Either way, I'm laying out snap traps like it's a fucking 90s comedy movie tonight. Let's see here. There are some for blacksmith, fantasy blacksmith simulator, medieval blacksmith, master, master. Need a rodent bait station, dude. I had a mouse trap over here.
Midnight Rants.
I set 2 out. Oh, you taking off? Have a great night. Better night. Oh, right, duh. I heard that one. Poodles rants. Next stream, I might have rabies. I don't know. What the hell was I saying? Lost track of my own thoughts. Holy shit with the pops. There we go. That is so much better. Actually, you know what? It's a little off center, and I'm going to fix that. But besides that, I got everything the way I want it. So, wolf's jaw tongs. Wait a minute. Turn this bad boy around.
I don't know what he's making.
Yeah,
He's making
I think
something.
I got it.
He's heating something up.
You dirty rat. You dirty rat. So I own my pest control company, so you're talking work now. It's just time to leave. I was wondering what you do. You're making a crock shoehorn. Oh my god, Finboy. Welcome to the chat, Finn. I don't like this setup. I have to deal with it though. Yeah, I don't like this, Sam. I do not like this at all. This is gonna look ugly. Yep, I screwed it up. It's alright, I can fix it. Bend the Forky boys around. I think that's it. I think that's Jenga. I think I done got it. Again, like I said earlier,
Steel toe crocs are Half Pine's favorite.
if I make a jig for this, should be good to go. But here, let me make sure to see what you guys see here. That's where we're at. That there is a hair fork.
All right, let's get back to
Yeah,
the
nice.
Enterprise, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. You guys are absolutely awesome. Go enjoy chatting with Half Pine, watching him make some stuff with his forge. Autumn, thank you for coming by. Prime Prods, Fatal, Lax, Sanctorian, Sweet COD. Guys, thank you for coming in. Photub, it's fantastic to see you guys. As always, my name is Rance. I stream Monday through Friday, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. I do stream on the weekends. I just don't set a time frame. So if you smash that follow button, here, have your notifications on. I'll let you know when I go live. Precure anime series. I'll look into it, Autumn. I do stream on the weekends though. Tomorrow we'll have our couples collab. That's where we play Borderlands 2 with Sharwin and his lady, and of course my lovely Sweet Sunshine. She plays with us. And then on Sundays we've been playing through Tom Clancy's The Division with my lovely Sweet Sunshine. And then we've had some guests join us. Prime Prods will join us for a little while, and then Schleppy has decided to join us for that Division gameplay playthrough. So that has been a lot of fun. So you guys need to be around on the weekends. So we will see you tomorrow. Y'all have a wonderful night. Bye.
Help out a content creator, a streamer, smash that sub button. I would appreciate it. My whole family would appreciate it. You guys have a good night, and we'll see you tomorrow at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. Bye. Don't forget to hit that like button on the way out. Bye. Thumbs up button. I know y'all see it. So make sure you hit that. Push it. Bye, guys. Hello. All right, guys. Bye. Bye, guys. I'll take it easy. Bye. Take it easy. Bye. Bye, guys. Bye. Bye. And if you guys really want to help out a content creator, a streamer, smash that sub button. I would appreciate it. My whole family would appreciate it.